Hey everybody, Voexum here. I just made a video on how to refill butane lighters. If you'd like to see that, click there. A while back I showed a video on this lighter, the double flame slide lighter in gunmetal. This specific lighter broke. Now, the reason for it breaking was my fault, and I had let moisture get inside it, which caused a problem. But it's not like I dropped it in water. If you could believe this, I was outside and it was at night, it wasn't raining, it was just very, very damp and humid. And like the whole table, the glass table that I was on was like wet, and the metal of the chairs were wet, so like everywhere was just wet. Even though it wasn't raining, it was just so humid and damp, and at night the condensation was getting everywhere. So inside this, it kind of got rusty and stopped working. It stopped clicking. So I sent a message to where I bought it from, and they sent me a new one in silver, which I kind of think it's cool having the two different colors. Anyway, so knowing that I was going to get a new replacement, I opened this one up and decided to see if I could try to fix it. So on the bottom there's a tiny screw that comes off. You pull this off, you pull the shell, and here we have the inside. Now two things happened. The first problem, which still exists, is this section here. There's a little piece that's supposed to slide over to the side, which, if I can get this, there we go, it slides in to the side, and that makes the click, and it sparks. But once that happens, and especially if the shell's on, you can't manually do it again if that shell's on, so then it's not clicking. So I had gone in there with a knife and fixed it temporarily for about 2 weeks, and then it broke again. But I'm guessing that maybe something I was doing to fix it, I had accidentally caused this section over here to break. And what over here has are the two tubes that bring the fuel into the torch section and the natural flame section. And what happened was this rubber tube ripped at the spot that it's supposed to connect to give the torch its flame. So having that happened, if the torch won't light, the natural flame can't light, as you see in the demonstration. See, if I just press that by itself, the gas will come out, but there's nothing to light it. It has no spark aside from it's the torch's one. So when the fuel stopped going in there, that was basically, it was completely broken. And now that it is ripped, and I see that, I know it's gone. I know it's just not the piece, because currently it's not sparking too. So that brings me into the little story. If you watch my other video, I noted that I had gone on a camping trip. And while this was being sent, the replacement, it wouldn't be at the house in time. It would actually arrive the day after I left. So, knowing that, and knowing I didn't want to use like a Bic lighter, I did want to have a butane lighter. And knowing that one broke, I think, you know, in my mind I was actually going, you know, let me have a backup. So I went out to my local cigar store and I purchased a Xikar Exodus. Now this lighter is absolutely awesome. I saw a review on it online, and when I went to the store I actually specifically looked for this one, and I'll show you why. Whoops. Now I am a huge flame. Oh yeah, I'm a huge flame. I'm a huge fan of natural flame. So this being a natural flame, it's also windproof. So you could blow on it and it's not going to go out. Now how it achieves this is there's actually a tiny torch in this section on like the lower end, and then it comes out of a different area for the natural flame. and you'd think that it actually would run out of fuel quickly, but it holds a lot of fuel. And to make that lighter refill video that I did, I actually had 3 cigars, and then was fooling around, you know, on like maximum flame, just trying to get it to run out, because it kept going and going. So I'm very impressed with how much fuel it holds. I like the square, thin, you know, feeling of it. It's nice in the pocket. Everything's like metal, so it feels very, very strong and stuff, which, you know. But the thing that sold me was the windproof natural flame. That was really it. But the other thing is down here on the bottom, it has an easier flame adjuster. Like on this one, you would need a tool or a screwdriver. I use this little tool that I made because it's the perfect size for that. But however, for this one, you could just adjust it with your hands. So that makes it very easy when trying to refill, or if it's getting low, if the fuel is getting low and the flame kind of gets smaller, you just raise it a little bit. You don't have to search for a tool to do that. So very happy. Again, this is the Xikar Exodus, and it comes in black, silver, chrome, and maybe white. So I know they have, I don't know if it's the EX or Exodus EX or something like that, but there's another one. It's the same shape, however it kind of has like a lot of crosses and, like, you know, very almost like a spiderweb kind of look to it. And the top will look the same, but instead of this natural flame, it's actually just the torch flame. I don't have that one. I didn't try that one because I'm a natural flame kind of guy. So, but that one did look really good. I was looking at both of them. Anyway, so if either of these look good, you could check them out. This is the Xikar Exodus, and this is the double flame slide lighter. They have this at buylighters.com, actually both of these, but specifically I bought this one at Cheap Humidors, which is an eBay user, and this one was $7.99, so very affordable. This one was more along the lines of $60. So anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope you're having a good day. See you.